Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday night action right here on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jalen Brunson.
And you can see his scoring numbers trending down as time goes on. It's not what you want to see, but maybe it's just time to shift his approach a little and start looking for other ways to get points out there on the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Hill is up there with Mobley. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Majerle. And it's Cousy in at the 1. And for Boston, Harper's out there with Maravich. Then there's Dominique Wilkins. Then there's Yao. And it's Howell in at the 4-man position. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. RJ will be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one, specifically the matchup at the center position.
Yeah, and let's remember, there were some years where people thought centers were becoming obsolete, and now they might be the most important.
Oh, wow!
It is powerful.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Pass to Harper. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked about what he was planning to do about the athletic and energetic Evan Mobley. Coach said, my guys have studied the reports, we reviewed the film, we are as prepared for him as we can be. Now, if our whole team could also grow another 3 inches, then we'd really be in good shape. Coach had jokes, but he also has a plan. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Pass to Majerle. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Hill, and he lays it straight in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Maravich, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Majerle. Here's Cousy. Outside Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound Boston. Last time they met was in Minnesota where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
And here's Wilkins from the arc. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And defensively, man, the Celtics sure switch a lot.
Yeah, that strategy is the norm in the NBA. They have versatile defenders to do it, though, and it's still a big part of how they stifled their opponent's three-point shooting.
Harper the pass to Maravich. To the paint, looking for Yao. He gets it there, and Yao slams it in.
Now check out Yao doing big man things. I mean, this guy's size makes those openings easy picking.
Mobley, a screen on Wilkins. Floats it up there for Mobley.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Outside Harper, pass to Maravich. It's Wilkins on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. Wilkins surveying the defense. Over Hill. Excellent D there from Hill. Timberwolves trailed by 4. Here's Cousy. Now here is Hill, defended by Wilkins. Here's Robinson, and it's good for 2.
And the formula is simple for these guys.
Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Harper the pass to Wilkins. Now Maravich. There's a good screen. And stolen by Mobley. The kick out to Hill. Robinson sets a screen for Hill. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Good on the shot.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
It's Hill on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. Hill's got his second basket of the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Outside Harper. On the wing, Maravich. Lock at 6. Over Marley. Mobley with the rebound.
Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
To the inside. And it's Hill. That time the assist from Dan Marley. Hill's got 6.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Ron Harper. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Marley.
Substitution on the court.
Wilkins in the high post. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high quality shooting.
Inside. Deflects the pass. Maravich against Booker. Brunson with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got 3 assists now in this one. It's Robinson high post. It's good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Boston leading by 3. And here's Brunson. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
To the left side wing. And here's Maravich for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Outside Hill. Pass to Booker. Here's Cousy. Shot, high post. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Wilkins the pass to Maravich. That one good for 2. Maravich has got 7. Timberwolves trail by 6. Mobley outside. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
And it's Brunson missing. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a win against Portland. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor. And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
On the wing, Maravich. Defended by Booker. Maravich, the pass to Yao. Pulls up. That ball. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Yao's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, this is why they get Yao the ball inside. He's basically unguardable this close to the rim.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shots good by Booker.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Timberwolves making a change here. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Taking a look at Minnesota. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they are going to be slowing down at all.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they've been on a roll this season. Currently first in the conference, but they know they still have a lot of work to do.
Keenan the pass to George. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral, his length and reaction time, so impressive.
And finished off by Robinson.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Booker against Brunson. Good. Brunson's got 5.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Booker against Brunson. Hill drives in. And Hill throws it down.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
Doherty outside. Out to Brunson. Doherty with the screen on Booker. Here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. For 3, Wilkes. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Well, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Booker outside. From deep three-point territory. Doherty with the rebound.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Wilkes. Pass to Doherty. Robinson with the block. Here's Hill. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Now here's Doherty. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Booker against Brunson. Here's Wilkes. Oh, and the tip by Wilkes.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Robinson, Devin Booker out there at Pope. Then it's Van Horn. And it's Gugliotta in at the power forward. Brunson against Booker. Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Floyd. Hasn't made one yet. Clock at 4. It's blocked. To the middle. Here's Gugliotta. And it's all evened up.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Fires, high post. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Out to the right wing. Brunson against Booker. Brunson kicks to Howe. Pass to Keenan. Can they get it? A rebound by the Timberwolves. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. He's checked in for Boston. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Marley's checked in. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Harper. Pass to Howell. And the layup's good off the glass. Howell's got his first basket of the night.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Timberwolves.
Brunson against Booker. And here is Robinson. From 20 feet out. That one doesn't go. Brunson with some nice D. Jordy with the screen on Booker. Brunson against Booker. Shot clock at 6. Brunson scanning the floor. No good there off the double clutch.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Pope. And the shot falls short this time.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Keenan the pass to Harper. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Houdini. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Boston making a switch here. Wilkes is checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Hill, he's checked in for Pope. And so the ball was out of bounds. Wilkes touched it last. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
On defense, the Celtics. Here's Hill. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt, and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Hill with it. They picked up 24 points in their last one against Portland.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Wilkes passes to Brunson. Hill against Wilkes. And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. The Timberwolves second.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponents.
And here's Hill, who will bring it up for Minnesota. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter over Wilkes. Again, missing Hill. For Boston, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the Celtics making a change here. Maravich is checked in. And the Timberwolves with possession here. They trail by 1. Back to Robinson. Over Doherty. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Celtics have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Oh my goodness! What a play!
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Check out the numbers for Robinson.
And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. Here's Cousy. He had 10 points in the win against Portland.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
For Boston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Wilkins. Just 5 on the clock. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Yeah, easy call.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
First free throw is good. I think we can officially say at GA the playoffs are looming in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, and for most teams out there, there's still plenty of work to do. It's not just about qualifying for the postseason. It's about getting a good seed as well.
Kukoc, he's checked in for Howell. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
Pass to Wilkins. A shot off that time. Hill with some nice D. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. Taking a look at Boston. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
We know for the Celtics, they're headed for the play-in tournament as it stands now. But they've got time to make a move. Maybe they can kick things into gear before the end of the season.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Robinson. And finished off by Jordy.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Cousy passes to Gugliotta. Here's Ilgauskas. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Majerle no good.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Maravich against Majerle. Shoots from the line. No good from Maravich. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Pascal Siakam and the Houston Rockets. And then on Saturday, it'll be the Detroit Pistons coming into town.
And that one against the Pistons, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's Ilgauskas, nails the baby hook. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
He gets that one. Jordy's got 6.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Outside, Maravich. goes up on the wing. Hill pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Driving in. Here's Gugliotta. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Here's Cousy. And Boston with the rebound. Jordy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Harper. Now here's Doherty. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A smart player who just really understands positioning. Hard to stop Doherty there on the inside without fouling.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Fouls checked in for Boston. And the second free throw, good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. Checking for Doherty. Let's see some of the numbers here for Devin Booker.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
Here's Cousy. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Robinson throws it down.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Yao with a screen on Marley.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. Shooting 1 shot.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Cousy. Shot clock at 5. Here's Marley. Gets an open look and hits. Marley's got his first basket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Outside, Maravich. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's deflected. Stolen by Wilkes. To the left wing. Harper kicks to Howe. Pass to Yao. Over Hill. Yao can't hit. They play the clock right. They can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Fires from deep. And there's Grant Hill on the assist from Dan Majerle. Marley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Harper. It's Wilkes on the wing. It's stolen by Hill. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Mobley. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Harper. Just 5 to shoot. It's Wilkes on the wing. Poke loose. It's stolen by Hill. And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm joined by Coach Mazzulla. Joe, what was the focus out there offensively?
We just got to fight for our spacing. We have to fight the screen. We have to fight to create advantages. It's 2 great teams playing against each other, and you're going to have to earn it. And so we just got to do a better job creating separation on the offensive end and fight for our great spacing.
Seems like an easy fix. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter right after this halftime break.
Welcome to halftime, and after 2 quarters played, some ground to make up for the Boston Celtics. What's most important in a situation like this?
Staying focused, locked in, and not getting sick or distracted.
Yeah, like the kids on those smartphones, they're constantly on those phones and all those things, man. Not paying attention. Right, Jack? Jack?
Huh? Oh, so I was sending a text. What'd you say?
Kids these days. And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from David Robinson.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Howe out there with Dominique Wilkes. Then there's Maravich. Then there's Harper. And it's Yao in at the center, filling out the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Outside Wilkes, stolen by Marley. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And there it is for him. Cousy's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And that's a sense of the IQ of Cousy right there. He just knows where to be in transition. One of the more intelligent players we have.
Yao with a screen on Hill. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill. And let's get a check on some of the leaders from around the league with this list of the top assist men at small forward since we've emerged from the All-Star break. 3rd is Grant Hill.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing. And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Pass to Mobley. And here is Hill. Here's Robinson. Defended by Yao. 5 to shoot. Robinson kicks to Marley. Shoots over Maravich. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Harper. Stolen by Robinson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Harper with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. No good from Maravich. Timberwolves leading by 8. Poked away. Stolen by Wilkins. One-on-one here. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The Celtics working the ball around now. Harper in the corner. Three-pointer. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Count that bucket.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Pass to Maravich. Outside Wilkins. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Now Marley. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Robinson down low. Working on Yao. Robinson misses. Celtics trail by 10 to the paint. They could use a bucket, and that's 2 points on the layup. Howell's got his second bucket.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Now against Robinson. Pass to Cousy. Mobley a screen on Harper. 6 on the shot clock. And Mobley throws it down.
And it's not just all of his physical ability, it's his hands. He has amazing hands. Catches everything, never a wasted motion.
Now Yao. Now here's Harper. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Wilkins. Excellent D there from Hill.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Here's Marley. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Time to make some noise for Boston's own Celtics Entertainment.
And now let's get a look at the numbers for Hill. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at his huge role in their offense, a major contributor as far as putting up points.
He's just a natural scorer and someone this offense leans on to help shoulder the load and lead the charge.
Wilkins outside. Maravich with a screen on Hill. For 3, Wilkins. Hill with some nice D. Timberwolves leading by 12. Here's Marley. Here's Robinson. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Wilkes outside. That's a basket. He is 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Timberwolves?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game formats, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers, for example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Wilkes passes to Yao. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkes. Yao's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Robinson. Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Celtics making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Knocked away. Hill inside, defended by Wilkes. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Hill, no good. Celtics trail by 11. For 3, Maravich sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Maravich just got 13.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Mobley looking it over. Booker against Maravich. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Cousy passes to Hill. Mobley outside. Here's Booker into the lane. Booker racing in for the shot.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Outside, Maravich. Brunson right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Brunson outside. Inside. Robinson with it. Brunson picks him up. Booker in stride. Hill has the open look. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Maravich kicks to Brunson. Here's Howell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Pick by Yao. 6 to shoot to the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Yao's got 12 in the game.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Cousy. Brunson covering. Booker is screen on Brunson. Cousy can't hit. Celtics trail by 13. Brunson the pass to Maravich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Devin Booker. The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Final Celtics. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. Woo! No thanks.
There before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Timberwolves second.
Well, over this last stretch, they looked very confident at the offensive end. And when your shooters are feeling it like that, oh, look out.
Free throw good, Maravich. Maravich hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Booker with no one around. Here's Robinson, and they convert it last on attempt number 3. Robinson's got 25 points. And here's Brunson. He has 7.
2 minutes remaining.
Maravich left side. Fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Pope the pass to Cousy. Booker inside. He's got 9. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
A 3-level score on top of having a reliable jumper. Hey, Booker is also skilled at capitalizing inside.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Pass to Cousy. Robinson against Doherty. Robinson misses. Celtics trail by 15. Keenan the pass to Maravich. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maravich has got 7 points for the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Outside Robinson. And the basket is good. Robinson's got 27.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And it's in there.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch him tonight.
They set the pick. Driving inside. And stolen by Doherty. The shot misses. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 13. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. They've got Marley. He's out there with Devin Booker. Hill is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And it's Gugliotta in at the 4 spot.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Devin Booker, 3 right down the hatch.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Brunson against Booker. Brunson the pass to Doherty. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you see how Brunson's fine-tuned his playmaking ability. That pass on time and on point.
Brad Doherty.
And that one misses. Timberwolves leading by 12. Fades. And too long on the shot.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Jordy with the screen on Hill. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ilgauskas. Here's Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league. Both free throws good from Booker.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Jordy with the screen on Booker. Jordy up top.
Blocking foul called on Gugliotta. First personal foul, second team foul.
On defense, the Timberwolves. Wilkes finds Brunson. Celtics passing it around. 5 on the clock. Doherty, the screen, driving to the basket.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Wilkes wide open, and he fired. And he's good on the 3-ball. Wilkes has got 20 points.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Majerle passes to Gugliotta. Pass to Booker. Stolen by Brunson. It's Wilkes on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. 22 points for him.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Devin Booker, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
So he gets them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Doherty outside. Pass to Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
There's the pick. Booker looking around. And it's blocked by Brunson. Wilkes in the post. He's against Hill. Timberwolves leading by 12. Booker the pass to Gugliotta. Majerle against Harper. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Booker. Releases. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Wilkes who brings up the ball for Boston. Down low, here's Doherty. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
The line for your Celtics, Brad Doherty. At the line with 1 shot.
That one falls for Doherty. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's Robinson. Oh my goodness, the slam!
The assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Booker against Maravich. Pass to Howell. Clock at 6. Now Doherty, covered by Mobley. Here's Cousy. Robinson kicks to Mobley. Robinson a screen on Harper. Here's Cousy. Yao with the pass. They get it back. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Howell. And here is Yao. Guarded by Robinson. Doherty outside. Back to Yao. Here's Howell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Intercepted. Here's Cousy. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Howell with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Maravich. Good D by Booker. Minnesota leading by 13. Here's Cousy. They set the screen. 6 to shoot for 3. Booker, offensive rebound. Robinson passes to Marley. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Maravich dishes to Yao. Harper the pass to Maravich. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Maravich has got 22 points.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game. And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. To the middle. Harper dishes to Yao. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And good luck creating effective coverage against the 7'6" guy. Not sure Yao notices the D inside.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
All right, fans, here comes Celtics Entertainment. Let them hear it. Please put your hands together and welcome to center court, Celtics Entertainment.
Wilkes is checked in for Boston. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. On the wing, Marley. Mobley, a screen on Maravich. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Yao. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And sometimes it's impossible trying to contain Yao. He's so big and just slams misses in with ease.
Bounce pass from Hill. He lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Yao. Pass to Howell. Yao with a screen on Marley. Maravich the pass to Yao. Minnesota with the rebound. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Up top, Marley. Maravich defending. Outside, Robinson knocks it loose. It's Wilkes with the drive. Here's Maravich. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkes. Wilkes has got 3 assists tonight.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Celtics trail by 11. In the corner, Wilkes with it. Hill with it. Pass to Mobley. Hill inside, defended by Wilkes. Can't get it to go.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Cousy. Hill inside. Working on Wilkes. Yep, that's going to go in.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
Mobley there for the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Maravich against Marley. Oh, and he feathers one right through. What touch!
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Wilkes against Hill. It's in there.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
The basket is good.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And in what's been a solid season, to say the least, tonight's game will push their win total now up to 53.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Robinson.
And what effort he had on the board, displaying some great fight, willing to battle down low.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wilkes in the post. He's guarded by Marley. That does not go. Here's Cousy. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. Now it's time to present our player of the game.